Hello, denizens. Welcome to this edition of Better Late Than Never Movie Reviews. Today, we're discussing The Banshees of Inisherin. There will be spoilers aplenty. You have been warned. But I'm not going to go through the movie scene by scene because that's not my style, and because I'm extremely lazy. Banshees of Inisherin is an Irish snuff film. Basically, after an hour in, both my wife and I had snuff of it. Yes, I got it that it was allegorical. I got it that it wasn't going to be the typical uplifting movie. Yes, I got it that it was supposed to be a black comedy, and it might have worked if the two main characters weren't so irredeemably moronic. Yes, I admit I thought it was going to be some Irish version of Local Hero, where we get to bathe in the eccentric charms of Irish people living on a God-forsaken island and drinking far too much. And at the start, it was certainly my kind of story. I love stories that hinge on the most minuscule of conflicts. I once wrote a comedy about a member of parliament who got his pencils monogrammed, and all hell broke loose as all the other party members wanted their own monogrammed pencils, descending into backstabbing and bureaucratic sabotage. I love those kinds of stories. And Banshees certainly started that way. I love the idea that Colm, played by Brendan Gleeson, and Patrick, played by Colin Farrell, had a falling out because Colm no longer wanted to waste time with the dumb-as-a-post Patrick any longer and wanted to get on with writing his fiddle opus. And it was cute at the start, but Patrick was so relentlessly stupid that it ground any joy you might have in the film out of you. And Colm actually does fulfill his threat of cutting off his fingers if Patrick insisted on pestering him. This made for a joyless movie that I get what is going on, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. Patrick can't take no for an answer. He has always envisioned himself as the nice guy on the island, the Ubermensch, but in fact, he's a petty, vindictive POS, which only increases your hope that the movie will end soon, because now we know where this is all going and it keeps getting worse. I mean, more bleak. Yes, we have been trained to expect some kind of resolution in our stories, that damnable happy ending. But the ending resolved nothing, which I'm assuming was supposed to be ironic and funny. By that point, we don't expect them to become friends again, although the movie does painfully point out that they were never friends. At least Colm never admitted they were friends. Patrick, the dunderhead, deluded himself into thinking they were friends. The movie becomes relentlessly bleak at the halfway mark, which is one feckin' hour in, and I'm looking at my watch, trapped, knowing that I have to endure another hour of this Irish digits snuff film. And there's more snuffing to come, but not the people I wanted snuffed. I would have been much happier if the two leads and the abusive police officer would have come to cruel ends. But no, the dear donkey or mini horse or whatever that thing was dies, choking on one of Colm's severed fingers. Oh, that was some ironic laugh. And the dim-witted boy Dominic, played by Barry Keoghan, in love with Patrick's sister Siobhan, wonderfully played by Kerry Condon. Dominic dies. I mean, it's a well-done movie with beautiful vistas. The performances are uniformly Oscar-worthy, especially Farrell's eyebrows, which should have gotten their own nom as Best Supporting Actors. But the movie was just bleak and repetitive. If the humorous juxtaposition was supposed to be the level of personal harm one was willing to endure to make a stupid point, and how monstrously dim-witted assholes the two main characters were, then it succeeded. I'm not asking for a feel-good turnaround. I am asking that the movie needed to be 30 minutes shorter and end somehow. I completely understand that for an Irish audience, this would have been the Irish version of Dumb and Dumber, only bleak and bleaker. I get it, that there would have been howls after the donkey died, Colum cutting off his fingers to the point where he could no longer play his fiddle, would have brought the houses down in Dublin and Ballyshannon. Banshees of Inisherin is a well-done film that is beautifully shot with great performances. That's too long and was just not for me or the wife. Till next time, denizens, be seeing you.